Namaste, I'm Dhruvika, design team member at Craft Angles. So today I have two Diwali scene cards, while first of them is this one. For the first card, I'm using the Diwali greetings stamp set, the Starry Night stencil, the charcoal black cardstock, and the dual texture white cardstock. So to begin with, I have trimmed two panels of 4.5 and 5.5 inches of black and white cardstock. Now I'm cutting through the semicircular window to give it a look of a Jaroka. Now I'll be blending some ink through this Jaroka because this is going to give us a look of the beautiful starry sky. So to begin with, I'm using the Seedless Preserves, which is a beautiful purple, and then I will be adding in some festive berries in the center to give it a beautiful light radiations into the night. And then with the heavy hand, I will be adding in some faded jeans, and I also have a very dark MFT ink in blue. You can use any darker shade of blue if you want. So this is how I'm blending in. After this heavy coat of blue is introduced, I've also added some black ink in the corners. Now I'm using the stencil and placing it such that I want it to hang. So I'm using this gold dust texture paste, and I'm running it through the stencil. I like it putting it with the my credit card. It's easy to handle that way. Yes. So this is a beautiful paste which I'm putting it through, and it gives a beautiful texture as well. Now it is time to stamp our characters and color build them. So for this one, I'm using two little kids, one little girl and the boy, who are excited and lighting up their full chuddies. Yeah, so I stamp it here, and now I'll be coloring them. So this is how it looks after I've colored. I then fussy cut it, and once they're ready, I will be pasting them onto the corners. I'm going to trim off their legs because I don't want to give it that big look here. So once this is done, I paste my sentiments called Happy Diwali after I heat emboss it on the black cardstock. And here we For my second card, I'm making this beautiful scene of a lovely family. For my next card, I'm using the craft angle celebrating Diwali stamp set. It's a beautiful family scene. So first I'll be starting with stamping my this image onto the textured part of the dual texture white cardstock, and I'm just inking it up and stamping. You'll see that's a beautiful fine lined stamp set, and now I'll color it with some Copics. Now after I've colored it, it is time for some fussy cutting. I've now fussy cut it, and I'm now making the background. So for the background, I'm using the mustard seed distressing, and I am then building in with some worn lipstick distress oxide. So best thing is that the oxide will come up onto the mustard. So now I'm always keeping and checking where exactly is it building up. Now after I've done this, I'm introducing in some wilted violet and blending in inside. And if you see, once we put in the other colors, then they tend to brighten up. But in this, I'm also losing out on some worn lipstick. That's why I am blending in again through and through. And now if you see, I know that this is happening, and I'm now putting in some heavy blend of the MFT blue ink. You can use any other if you want. And in the edges, I am brushing in some black ink as well to give it a little dramatic effect. So after I've done, I still realize that my pink has gone haywire. So now this is time when I know that the background is ready. I put in some coping coloring with the gray color to make it a base, and then I've pasted this little beautiful family with the gold. I hope you enjoyed both the cards and you're going to make some beautiful Diwali cards of your own, and don't forget to tag us and mention us.